Our top story tonight, we're hearing from the search and rescue and recovery expert who located the body of a man that disappeared on Lake Oconee. Our Gloria Ruth Finney joins us in the studio live after visiting Lake Oconee this evening and speaking with the founder of the nonprofit that located Gary Jones, the Atlanta coach whose boat and fiance were found floating in the lake in early February. Gloria Ruth?
Greg Jones' body was located on the bottom of the lake around noon on Sunday. According to Keith Cormican, the founder of Bruce's Legacy, the search and recovery nonprofit brought in by Jones's family to aid in the search. Cormican tells us how he was able to pinpoint Jones' location within Lake Oconee using sonar equipment.
28 days into the search for Gary Jones, his body has been recovered. The Atlanta coach and teacher whose unmanned boat and fiance were found floating in Lake Oconee. Keith Cormican, founder of Bruce's Legacy, a Wisconsin-based search and recovery nonprofit specializing in underwater missions, was able to locate Jones' submerged body nearly 100 yards from where Jocelyn Wilson, Jones' soon-to-be wife, was discovered floating not far from the Long Shoals boat landing on February 9th.
So he was just laying out, in the what we call the forest area, I guess, the trees that are in, let's just say 50 feet of water all the way to the surface.
For weeks, various crews, cadaver dogs, and volunteers have combed the lake in search of Jones. Using sonar equipment, Cormican, who joined the search on Saturday after being contacted by Jones's family, located the body about an hour into the search on Sunday. Cormican attributes the swift discovery to his decades of experience in underwater recovery.
I just don't want to confuse people and say he was laying in the trees, because he wasn't in the tree, but he was laying in the forest area on the bottom.
Sheriff Howard Sills with the Putnam County Sheriff's Office told WGXA that it has been trees beneath the water, making previous search efforts extremely difficult. Cormican calling the trees extremely dangerous.
Trees just barely under the surface. That's crazy. That's unheard of.
He says typically when reservoirs are dammed, trees are cut to leave about a 40-foot space between the treetops and the expected surface level of the lake. In this area, on Lake Oconee, Cormican says that was never done and that signage marking these areas is limited.
So that's the normal right way to do it. But for some reason, they got laid out of why, but they didn't cut these trees or top these trees, and it's a major hazard for.
The Putnam County Sheriff tells us Jones' body was transported to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation Crime Lab to confirm his cause of death. Sheriff Sills previously said finding Jones' body would begin to answer some questions as to exactly how the couple wound up overboard. Reporting live in the studio, Gloria Ruth Finney, WGXA News.
All right, thank you, Gloria Ruth. A Dublin